I'm like half and half. But we're gonna go.
You got a PB, babes?
We did.
How much time did you shave off?
If we do that, when we do that race today,
Yeah.
that's a 19-minute PB.
Fuck yes.
Pro women. What the fuck?
That's insane.
We're bringing it.
We're bringing it. How are you feeling?
No one knows.
Yeah.
No one knows, so we're bringing it.
Absolutely smashed it. You need a Diet Coke now.
Going to Mackey's on the way.
Yeah.
We'll just die in silence in the corner.
We're just gonna go to Mackey's now and refuel.
Guys, we've just done last session. Last session of peak week. I don't know how to feel about it. I always, like, when I've always ever got to peak week before in the past, I've always felt like I should have prepared more. But this time around, I'm like, nah, mate, we fucking got this. But honestly, I feel quite emotional, like genuinely quite emotional. I'm not actually as pale. I actually need to put fake tan because this ain't the look. But I feel very, very emotional because the growth as an athlete I've had this year has actually been insane. Like, compared to where I was this time last year going into my first like pro race, honestly I am so much more prepared, and also as well I'm not injured, touch wood. So I'm hoping, no, not hoping, I will shave a lot of time off this time, especially after the 80% sim yesterday. Gotta give or take a few minutes with obviously rock zone and stuff. But honest to God, I can't wait. I actually can't wait. Someone released the laps for Birmingham as well, and it is like, it's kind of 3 laps, so it's 2.3 laps, the first one, and then the runs from 2 to 8 are all 1.8, so it's like a 2-lap course, so it's a fucking fast course. I don't actually know where I can swear on this, but I'm swearing anyway. I'll just blow it out. But it's a very, very fast course, which I like. I like a 2-lap course. 3-lap courses, honest to God, they're not my friend. They don't agree with me, because I get delirious and I can't count. So I end up slowing my laps down to be able to count them, which isn't ideal when we're wanting to go for a better time. So 2-lap course is easy. You just go past the in once, go in on your second in. So yeah, friggin' exciting. Today I've got bottomless brunch, because it's one of the lads' birthdays. I'm obviously not drinking. I am going to be coming home for 10 o'clock, because I've got a run to do tomorrow, and then we're at my nan's for like a crafty day, which is cute. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this week's peak week vlog here. May put some clips in of bottomless brunch, not that I'm drinking, but may do. It's take week, so it is 6 days out till the race day. Really excited, but I've got a little niggle. I'm gonna try and see if I can get in with sports therapist sooner than Thursday, and then still go Thursday. But since I got injured last year in January at HYROX, I'm taking literally every fucking precaution that I can do to just make sure I'm recovering the best that I can be. And when I say it's a niggle, it genuinely is a niggle. I can walk, I can move fine, it's not stopping me doing anything, but I can just feel there's a bit of tightness there. I don't know where it's come from. I did the sim on Friday, and I felt something on the 7th run in like my glute / hamstring, and
it's not sore. It is sore, it's tender, but it's not painful, if that makes sense. But I know it's there, so I just want to get it seen to just to rule anything off. And if it is just tightness, just get that relieved. But taper week this week's quite chill, relaxing, slow. It's one of them weeks where it goes really fucking slow but really fast. So yeah, that's this week. I'm just about to start my beetroot shots. I'm starting my beetroot shots for the these bad boys before race week. The reason why I do that is because it contains a high volume of nitrate, and basically what nitrate does is help reduce any sort of inflammation. Praying it helps my hamstring / glute, and also as well increase your aerobic capacity. It's what we need. It's what we need. I always take it, and I always ask to have a drink of water after it because they just make me gag. I'm just thinking of it now. It's disgusting. Like, it's actually disgusting. I'm not going to smell it because I'll be sick. I'll actually smell it. Oh, come on. Come on. You've drank worse. You've drank worse. I don't know why I'm looking over there. There's no one gonna fucking save me. I'm gonna have to have it. Right. That is vile. That is fucking vile. Last time I had this, I didn't get the shots. I had to get the actual drink because I couldn't find the shots anywhere, and I had to drink like a full-on glass of beetroot juice a day, and that was disgusting. But at least these are shots, so there's every clue. Right. Look. I'm not dramatic. If anyone's trying these, I'm telling you, it's disgusting. But POA today is girls check-in day. I've got a strength session to do, which is tapered. I'm then going to go to Fix Manchester this afternoon because I know that'll help with my glute or any sort of tightness in my body. Anything else? We've got our food shop, got to go and collect my food. So I'll bring them with me for that. So literally just finished taper week. Taper week session 1. I'm just doing some foam rolling and stretching because obviously this week it is so important to get that in even more than normal. So it felt good. I'm actually, maybe TMI, but I'm actually due on my cycle, and I've got the worst PMS headache ever. Like, when you can feel it in the front of your head when you bend down, that is what I've got right now, and I'm just like, just please come on. Just please come on, because then it'll save me a fucking load of stress before I race on Saturday. But another reason why I'm foam rolling and stretching is because I've got a bit of tenderness in my glute, which is going into like my hamstring. Nothing to be concerned with because I can actually move, walking's fine, sitting, mobility's absolutely fine. It is just tightness. And me being me, because I got injured, like I said at the start of this video, because I got injured last year, I'm just in my own head about little things. So yeah, but we're all good. We're stretching off. Spoke to coach. We're all good. Seeing sports therapist as well, which will sort it all out. But yeah, just kind of ready. Guys, I'm about to go and do upper. Period is whooping my ass today. Energy levels are on the floor. I've got cramp. Nothing can fill me. I feel so dehydrated. But we're gonna go and do it anyway. Spoke to sports therapist. The update on that, it's just fatigue, so we're good. But he said stay away from any sort of running, any sort of movement that lengthens the hamstring or overstretches the glute. So that means my training now for this week has gone from 4 sessions to now 3, and I can't even do the speed work because I'm now having to do just bike for 30 minutes, which is absolutely fine because let's be honest, nothing can change within. Nothing's going to change this last week. The work is done. Peak week did its thing. We peaked. This week is just about recovering, rejuvenating, and you know what? It's a blessing that the cycle has started when it started because it will be off for Saturday, so it'll be good to go. And also as well, my energy levels just aren't the best around this time of the month anyway, so we can really recover and rejuvenate. So that's a positive. However, I am feeling, let's just say, a little bit hot. That's all I'm saying. I can't swear. I've been told not to swear. So that's the one. So we'll go and do upper session together. So ordered kit for the girls, ready for race weekend, and it come. I'm sorry. I've never had such a supportive sports bra in my life. Like, I'm just gonna turn around and show you. Cal's just eating his breakfast in the background, but this sports bra is like, it's got padded in, and it just feels like, I'm not touching my boobs, but like it just feels so secure. So for the bigger boobed ladies on the team, I've got you covered. It's Wednesday. Going to I can't remember what it's called, with Emily. Zoe might be coming. But mission today is client check-ins. I feel like I do check-ins every day. Check-ins. Send these off. Got a few client calls. Got another mindset session with Kate this afternoon. Just waiting for Katie and in the lobby of the apartment building. I'm honestly so tired. But I'm feeling like a kid at Christmas now. Like I get more excited for HYROX than I do Christmas or my birthday. Now, is that a concerning thing? Is that a good thing? I don't know. But just waiting for them. But I tell you what, this PMS headache, wow girls, wow. It ain't shifting and it's got worse now. But this ice bath and sauna should do it a world of good. Because I feel like it's just gonna get all the shit out of my body that I need it to. But you know that hip pain, guys? I'm gonna tell you a weird story. So we're speaking to Katie about it, and obviously everything comes from your mind, doesn't it? and I was feeling this pain, and this pain, right, it is literally disappeared. She sent me some breath work to do, and it was 45 minutes. It was deep, intensive breath work to help with confidence, your positive self-talk, and just everything. And I did that last night. I got really into it, like to the point where it's like my body just wasn't my body. It was very bizarre, very, very witchy. I've never done breath work as intense like that. But oh my Jesus, I come out of that and I've had no hip pain, like none. So it must have just been my mind being like, this is what we're doing, this is what we're causing, and it's not actually an injury or a niggle. So I'm pretty happy about that, to be honest. Who knew breath work would eradicate any sort of pain like that? But it was such a bizarre experience. I've done stuff like that before, but never to that intense level, and wow, like seriously wow, like I highly recommend it. Obviously it's not gonna stop every fucking pain, like if you're injured, you're injured, but I was convinced it weren't an injury, and it weren't, and obviously it weren't. It was just in my head. My head was creating an issue when it didn't actually need to, because it was trying to keep me safe, and that's what all our brains do. Like that's the purpose of it all, like just keep our brains all good. So yeah, I just thought I'd update you on that kind of front. But this morning's been a good morning. Had some race strategy calls with the girls. So yeah, it's just been a good morning. But I feel like I need a Diet Coke now. I feel like I need a Diet Coke. Like that's what I feel like I need. So I'm gonna go and get one when we're on our way. But yeah, just waiting for these two to come down. We've just been into Domino's because I can't eat. My appetite's gone. We've got, oh, there we are. Oh, my gimbal's not gimbling. It's the
play ball.
We've just been into Domino's because I can't eat, and I've opted for a full fat Coke because I need the calories in, and Steve, nutritionist, said just get the food in. I'm not really bothered how you get it in, but you need it in. But it's excitement. Yeah. It's excitement because I want to do it now.
Yeah, like you're ready.
I did my visualisation this morning. Katie. Yeah. I did my visualisation this morning. Nice. And I'm not going to lie. Visual was like as if I was in it.
Beautiful.
So, we're going to go on. We're going.
Yeah, that really was.
We're just going to the sauna place. What's it called? What?
I can't get the name out.
Contrast.
Really
Oh God, it's noisy.
It's not open until the 22nd of October.
23rd, 2 days. Oh, she's gonna smash it. But yeah, we're just going up to Contrast with a K. Just to do a bit of a preview, innit?
Bit of a preview and just a bit of sauna and ice bath out. So I thought it's a good week to get it done.
Yeah.
Alright girls, are we part of the crew or what?
They're so handy.
Excuse me, are you two HYROX athletes?
Don't you know we do HYROX?
Toe bags.
She is obsessed. I mean, it's gorgeous.
This is so nice.
It's giving like country,
Yes. Texas.
wholesome. Not Texas. Like
never been.
British countryside kind
Yeah.
of.
Like Soho Farmhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's it. Look at Katie with that.
She's got her bill So.
They've got the sauna hats. Oh, we also got given these shots. We need the immune shot. But they've got like they do teas, coffees, everything that you need, and it's just really, really nice. Like there's changing rooms, showers, sauna, bath. I'm not loving that ducky. No, these are the ice baths. These are the ice baths. I feel like that's not as a cold. I feel like these are the cold. So they've got the proper ice baths. Got another, I'm not pretty.
I'm cramping up.
We need that.
We need
Decreased inflammation. But unreal. It's so nice. And it's such it's in one of the railway arches as well, which I really like. It's just like chill. Like proper chill. And there's obviously lockers to keep your stuff. Yeah, I've got sliders and stuff as well. But yeah, dead cool. Chin chin. That's nice, that. I'm rating it. Oh, where's the Moju ones are very
fiery.
Them Starbucks and M&S top ones from me.
That's really lovely.
Rebel Kitchen if anyone wants to know. But yeah, stunning. Guys, you better believe my appetite is not back. I was so annoyed at myself yesterday because I thought I charged this camera and I hadn't. I actually hadn't. So I didn't get much. But basically, contrast yesterday was absolutely unreal. It is such a chilled vibe. It's like a sauna, ice bath, wellness like cafe. I'm sorry, but that concept is like such a weird concept, but such a cool concept at the same time. Like you can go, you can socialise, you can have your coffee, you can have whatever. They had some really nice fruit presses. They made an unreal coffee, I'm not gonna lie. I did have decaf because it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. If I had had caffeine, I would have been up all night. But it was just 10 out of 10. So highly recommend. You can do 45 and 90-minute sessions. I'm trying to think, well, I think he said it was £8 for the 45-minute session and then £18 or £16 for the 90-minute session. You can buy passes for it, so like you can buy a block of say 10 or something like that for the month. Honestly, if you're in Manchester, like city centre, highly recommend, especially if you're doing this type of training. But my appetite is not back yet, so you better believe we're just having smoothies, but we're bulking it up. So I'm not having my normal creamy oats because I can't stomach it. Like I'm not being, like the last 2 days I've been gagging at it, and that's not me. I love my food. But in this concoction we've got protein powder, oats, banana, peanut butter, milk, honey, because we need the carbs and we need the protein and the fats. So I'm gonna just blitz this. But this, guys, Amazon, I got it for $29.99. NutriBullet, a NutriBullet for $29.99. Best investment ever, and everything comes out so smooth. Just give it a shake. Right, that's done. I've got to neck these because obviously I'm gonna show you what I'm taking with me to Birmingham because me in last minute. I decided to book a hotel, so I need to pack my bag. And I did get given by Built for Athletes the weekend HYROX bag, and oh my god, the size of this bag, when I show you later, is ridiculous. You definitely can't get that on a Ryanair plane, but let me tell you, it's perfect. Like, it is the best size for like a weekend overnight bag, especially race weekends, because you're going for like the weekend, you're taking your racing stuff, you're putting your sweaty stuff in the bin, not in the bin, back in a bag. Then you've got fresh clothes, you want to go out food, then you're going back sporting the day after. You've got to have a lot of clothes, and I'll probably take my laptop as well, so I can edit this ready. But honestly, I recommend, when I show you later, you'll understand why it's so good. But these lips aren't the one from that beetroot juice, I'm telling you.
It is 6 o'clock and it feels like 8 o'clock. It actually feels like 8 o'clock at night, and I just can't be dealing with it. Just done the girls' recovery weeks, and I've had to go and get my cat's eyes, so I was today. Because your girl doesn't know the difference between what ties are worn and what they're not, and I was absolutely hitting myself driving down to Birmingham with potentially no tread on my tyres. However, they've been checked, they're all good, they're safe to go, which I was like, saving me £300 there, thank you so much. But I had a trip to TK Maxx, right? Please excuse the mess, but I couldn't not. So you better believe after the massage Shay was like, you know what, I'm going to treat myself to a bath tonight because I fucking deserve it. These are literally the best bath salts I have tried. Muscle soreness is just like gone, disappeared, and I'm absolutely here for that. Plus, TK Maxx, the cheeky people, have also got in the foaming bath Epsom salt, basically a cleanser, but also as well helps relax the body and mind. So I thought, you know what, treating myself tonight, double whammy. And then obviously deep heat and deep freeze, and now partners with HYROX. So I love my Tiger Balm, but I also do like a deep heat. So your girl, we also stocked up on that just in case we have a little bit of niggles. But I'm gonna just pack my bag ready for the weekend. Built for Athletes kindly gifted me this massive weekend bag, which, for reference, I'm 5'7". This bag is nearly bigger than me, and I don't think I need to bring as much stuff, but you better believe I'm going to bring more clothes than what I need, because that's just what I do. But I'm absolutely obsessed with it because it doubles up as a backpack. So let me show you proportion wise, guys. It reminds me of, do you know when you go backpacking and people have them big massive rucksacks? It reminds me of that type of vibe. But I also have my normal Built for Athletes bag, which I'll take on race day with all my stuff in, which, let me get it for you. This is like my OG Built for Athletes bag, and I can't part ways with it, I really can't, because we've been so many places. This one you can take on Ryanair, which is always a win. This one you cannot, because it's so big. But the small Built for Athletes bag you can take on like flights and stuff, so they're ideal if you're racing away. But your girl is now affiliated with Built for Athletes, so if you're wanting 10% off, if you use the link down below and use HYLIFE, HYLIFE, you will get 10% off. And yeah, why would you not use that code and the link below? So yeah, if you're a HYROXer and you're wanting to get a bag but you don't want to spend the money,
then just use my code and you'll get the money off. So I'm here to save lives, guys. I'm here to save lives. But we're just gonna pack my bag, to be honest. This tracksuit has had its worth from My Protein, I'm not gonna lie, but you better believe I am gonna wear it this weekend. So I am actually going to wash this tomorrow and then I can take it. But we're gonna just pack up some things because the girls have ordered High Life hoodies. So basically they've ordered hoodies which are stunning. They are gorgeous. So if you see anyone rocking around in these, they're probably my girls. So say hi. But basically, they want to wear them on race days. So we're bringing them. We're bringing a shop with us. We also got the gorgeous High Life sports bras as well. So that is also stunning. We've then got, right, so I had to, and I don't like these toothbrushes, so no one come at me for them, but I had to go and buy a toothbrush because me and Cal share an electric toothbrush, not the head before anyone, but we share the brush because he left his at home at his mum's and I was the only person who remembered to bring mine. So I've got a toothbrush. And also something as well that I think people really forget is the fact that when you sweat, your skin gets so dry. So I always take the Brazilian Bum moisturiser. I think it smells delicious for one. Like I would actually eat me if I smelled me smelling that, like, oh, it's just unreal. And you just want to hydrate your skin again after sweating your tits off. So that's going in there. Deep heat is going in there. Shampoo and conditioner, because this bag is big enough, I can take the full size stuff. So that's coming with me. I don't need to take food and stuff because I'm only there a night, and I can, after I've raced, I can eat kind of whatever I want. So you better believe I'll be eating whatever I want. So that is in there. I've literally got so much in this bag. Pyjamas. Pyjamas need pyjamas. So I've got these ones, I think quite nice. I absolutely love these pyjamas, they're really comfy. They're actually from, where they're from? Boohoo. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 and they're in the bag. I then need to, as well, I should have probably done this tomorrow, but I'm not going to have time to actually record tomorrow, but I've basically got everything on the Maiden drying, because I'm not one of them people. I'm not going to buy anything new, really, to be honest, racing. I need my ambassador hoodie. Where is it? Anyone rocking round HYROX this weekend, or any HYROX with one of these, they actually are an official ambassador. They've got the name on the left side, so that's how you know who we are. So come say hi. So I've got to wear that this weekend. That'll come with us. We've then, right, so I've got that. Leggings are on the Maiden. I need underwear. I need 2 lots of underwear. And I'm going to tell you why I need 2 lots of underwear, because I need some for after the race. Then I'll need some before, for Sunday. Need socks. And I don't know whether to take jeans, because I'll probably go out for food on Saturday. But to be honest with you, I might just go out for food in this. Because I'm 100% certain I'll be exhausted and I won't want to actually communicate with anyone. So I'm 100% thinking it's going to be this thing. Yeah, it's gonna be there. I'm so bad at this packing stuff, mate. I really am. Because I just don't like doing it. I'll probably put some makeup in the bag as well, but that can go in tomorrow. But yeah, that's kind of it. But I just wanted to show you how big this bag is. Like, this is actually massive, and I've got so much room left inside that.
Like, let me just show you. Let me just show you this space. Like, literally so much space. So, yeah. Gonna just run a bath now because I'm gonna have a bath, and I'm gonna make tea. I'm gonna make tea before I have a bath because then I can just chill then, can't I? And then I'll have a bath, and then we can just relax for the night and do nothing. So that's the plan of action for tonight. Morning guys. I'm literally late filming podcasts today. Got Emily and got Ruby coming on. Ruby is an NLP practitioner, and Emily, if you've not listened to Emily's podcast, we started basically on we're just carrying it on, but a bit more specific to like HYROX racing weekend, which is tomorrow. So what I'm gonna do now is, because I've lost my appetite's gone, and I've woke up with a headache, which isn't ideal. I'm carb loading today. Just in the room. Jack's here. Give us a wave, Jack. We're carb loading, so we've got the pastry from downstairs, coffee, obviously got the water to stock up on hydration, but Jack's just setting up his big cameras, and we're just saying that I don't know what it is. This little camera, I get the fear when this comes out, because I feel dead awkward. I feel like, hey guys, like, I just don't feel as comfortable in front of this little one yet as what I do in the big one. But Jack did my first shoot with me, and we've come a long way. We've come a long way.
That was a rough shoot.
That was. I'll find some videos and post that, but we have come a long way. But Jack's with me for 48 hours because he's also coming down to Birmingham tomorrow filming my race. So it's big ass day today. We're filming 3 podcasts. Tomorrow obviously is race day. Yeah, we're just rolling with it. But this pastry is absolutely delicious. So if you're in Manchester and you're near like Ramona area or like Greengate area, New Cross pastries are the one, like absolutely the one. Last podcast season was just a little bit of a mishap, and I'm going to tell you the reasons why. And come up the stairs to where you film the podcast with me and Katie. Instead of turning right, come left and go into the Collier's room. Just having some lunch. Oh, we're zooming. We don't want to zoom. So we've got Catcher. Lovely little.
I can't work out where this camera is. Here it's on.
I'm here now. We're just having lunch because we need to carb load. Just finished filming podcast. I think it was a really good podcast.
I think so.
I think obviously we're racing tomorrow, so we're very much focused on actually racing tomorrow. But I think for future races and stuff, I think people get a lot of like. I think they'll relate a lot, to be fair, what I've said.
It's even though we were on about Birmingham, we were talking about just race week in general. It just happened to be specific to Birmingham.
Yeah, and I think.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
I think it's just so easy to get wrapped up in life. Emily's in a mocha era. It's just everywhere we go.
I'm in my mocha
everywhere
era.
we go, she gets a mocha. Is this movie when No. I've had too much caffeine, so I might literally shake it.
Leah's on a caffeine bar.
I definitely don't need to do this much caffeine tomorrow.
No. What are you doing coffee-wise?
So I'll have a coffee, probably. I won't have any caffeine before I race because I'll feel like this. So I'll probably have a coffee when I'm on my way down, so I can get a bit of water in with it, so it'll like kind of water down and actually be in my system for when I race. Yeah. I can also tell I've had too much caffeine, so you can't see it.
Is your eye twitching?
My eye's twitching. That's not good.
That's too much. How many coffees have you had today? 2?
I've had 2, but I feel like you'll notice this coffee. The coffee in here is so strong. But yeah, we're just having focaccia and ham, honey.
Like mayonnaise and mustard thing. Yeah, it's nice. I'm sure about it.
Like it. It's Emily's first focaccia.
Excited.
So yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Honestly, the best. Sorry, that was me. Why have I just picked that? But yeah, we've just done that. But yeah, really excited. Got pizza tonight for tea.
Strong.
Obviously. Because carb load is carb load, and we need to get some fruit in there as well. So after this, I'll probably walk to the shop, and then we're going to do like a co-working
evening. Tie things off before our Christmas weekend.
Literally, we were saying it feels like Christmas, and I said this to you guys this morning. It feels like Christmas. So it is voluntary Christmas. Let's go. That's on you. We don't want that on you. Hello, good morning. We're just on our way to Birmingham. We've got literally an hour left to get there. Feeling good. I've got my beetroot shots though, so I don't think that's going to be make or break, do you really, to be honest?
Shouldn't be.
Feeling fueled, appetite's back guys, you'll be glad to know. Feeling good. I feel a bit giddly. I feel like that's nerves plus excitement, but I was just saying to Cowlet, who's on about horse racing, and I was like, I actually feel like a racing horse right now, because I just want to go. Like, I just want to go. I'm like tired of waiting. Like, this last week I've been fine up until yesterday, and I'm at the point now where I feel like I'm just like, oh, come on, just get me going. And you do end up getting like that. So I'm really excited. We've just been talking race strategy as well, haven't we? This morning.
Yeah.
And game plan is set, so we're just going to stick to the game plan. Don't get carried away with anybody else, because that's what I've done in my last races, is where I've got carried away with everyone else and kind of got swept away in it all. And that's what's left me to gas out at the start, and that's not what we want, guys. We want to feel fresh still halfway in, because it's tactical and feeling good. What else was I going to say to you lot? Breakfast this morning, managed to actually summit my oats, so I was really happy with that. So I managed to eat my big bowl of oats. Currently got a flat white, because I thought if I have any more caffeine, I'm going to end up having a heart palpitation. If I'm anything like yesterday, you guys saw how bad I was. So we're not doing that. I'm currently like a litre of water in, which is really bloody good, so we're going to be super hydrated for it. And I've got my electric fuel left to have and a banana pre-race, so that'll help. Then what else am I going to say? What else have I got to fill you guys in on? Nothing much. We're going to go and meet Rob and Jack when we get there. Rob's going to come in and warm me up, get my head in the game, talk strategy again, get it all crystal clear and feel good. But this morning I literally woke up at 6 in the morning. I actually woke up 3 times last night. I think I woke up about 2, woke up about 5, and then at 6 I was like, oh, may as well get up my alarms in an hour and a half. And it actually felt like it was Christmas. I actually felt like it was Christmas. Do you know when you were younger? And you just like, you're just so excited, you want to just go. That was me this morning. Oh god, I can't even speak now, but yeah, that's this morning. I should have really vlogged this morning, but I didn't. Got my hair done, got a bit of makeup on, because if you look and feel good, you're going to perform good as well. That is a tactic in itself. Good morning, team. Didn't do a rate. Oh my god, my voice. I've not spoken this morning, and I didn't realise my voice was this bad. I'm just getting ready to go back to the arena to support, oh my god, my girls, which I'm not enjoying all the meetings. But honestly, I'm gonna do a race debrief then. I'm gonna be completely honest, it wasn't the race that I expected. After doing a sim the other week, literally last Friday, in getting 56 minutes, I was really surprised with my time. I was expecting like a 1:15, maybe 1:20, but this genuinely goes to show that like sims mean absolutely nothing. Sims are just there for you to get used to all the movements, feel good doing the movements, and cracking on with that. They're not like a good way to train, and the reason why I did that sim is just to basically prove that I could do it, and build up low tolerance so that when race day did come along, I wouldn't feel as bad. And to be fair, legs today, they feel absolutely fine. Back feels fine. I thought my traps, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, they'd be forked. But they're not, so we'll take that as a win. But however, runs yesterday were honestly my best thing ever. And I don't know whether it's because it was a 2 lap rather than like a 3, but honestly, I absolutely loved running yesterday. All of my runs, every single one of my runs was like 5 minutes or under. Fastest run was 4:40, which in a pro race, for me, considering it's like my 3rd pro race, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really, really proud of. Like, I'm really, really happy with that, and that just shows how much my running has come along. Because when I first started doing pro races, like literally this time last year in London, I did my first pro race. Not this time last year, but another time. Did my first pro race, and all my runs were like 6:30s. So for me, that genuinely shows improvement. However, the stations, I can tell I've actually lost so much strength. Because I have focused so much on the running and getting stronger at the running side of things, I genuinely feel like I've just lost it all. Which isn't ideal. But it is what it is. You learn from these races. You can't be mad at it. And the thing that I've taken away is I actually feel like I need to put some weight on, which I never thought them words, like I'm a runner, would actually come out of my mouth, because honest to God, like, what a mindset shift. But that's what happens when your focus moves to performing rather than focusing on aesthetic. And I'm not gonna lie, it is so, for me personally, I feel it's so much more freeing. Just wash my hands. However, I was genuinely, like, my Mizo was in red from the moment I started to the moment I finished. So when I say I had nothing left to give, I genuinely know I had nothing in the tank left to give. Like, if my heart rate had gone any higher, I would have been in cardiac arrest. I'm not going to lie, I was at 199 at one point, and I'm pretty sure that was in the burpees. But like, I'm honestly so proud of that performance, even though I didn't get what I wanted.
like more the fact that I finished the race, because that race for me was about finishing after injury, because that's my first solo race since I've been injured. I've not raced in... This is my first solo race in 9 months. In 9 months. Now that is a long time to not have raced, especially solo. So I'm just out of race practice for one. So I definitely need to get some more races booked for a start. I've got Stockholm in December, which I just feel like it's going to be a bit more chilled because it's abroad. So ski felt really, really good. Felt quite strong on that one. Can't lie to you. Come off it, I felt good. Was able to do a run at 4:40, which I was like, this is good. This is really good. And I loved it. I'm not gonna lie. I felt weak on sleds. Now sleds are never ever normally. They're never normally my weakness. I'm not gonna lie, because I come from a strength training background. The sleds, this is one of the reasons why I went into pro, is because I've always been a very strong girl. But yesterday I feel like they kind of humbled me a bit. I couldn't have pushed that sled any faster. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Then the run after that, because I took it a bit slower, I was able to still keep my runs under 5 minutes. So I was just like, that's fine. Went into the sled pull. It moved. That's what the main thing was. I felt like I was in there forever, but I wasn't. Which is obviously a positive. Going into the run after that. Normally, I am absolutely wasn't blowing, so kept my run heavy, like 450 kind of pacing, which I will take, because normally my run after the sled normally drops down to about a 6 minute, so that was a massive win. Then into the burpees. This is where my head went. Like my head went. I come to the burpees, and for some reason, I just started to panic. I was like, I literally looked at the line and was like, not today. And in the sim the other week, that they felt so strong, so I don't know why. I was so worried. I really don't know why I was so worried. But we did it. We got them done. Yes, it was my slowest station. We did take 6 minutes on the burpees. I will admit that. So that needs to get better. I'd like to get that down to around 4 minutes, 5 minutes at least. But we did keep moving. We didn't really stop. We did have a few looks up at Cal and Robin being like, stop fucking screaming at me right now. Because I was just like, just give me a minute to die in quiet and in peace. We did the burpees, and at the end of the burpees, I was like, absolutely not doing another burpee to get over this line. So I must have had about 2 and a bit meters, like 2.5 meters, maybe just shy of 2.5, to jump to get over the line. Did I jump over the line? Yes, I did. Did I hurt my knee? Yes, I did. I jumped over that line, and I kid you not, my knee, I landed, and it went, and I thought I was done. I thought I was done at that point. So I walked it off. This is where I think I spent more time in the rock zone now, thinking about it. Walked it off, got some water, give it a shake, took my first half a lap, easy, and it was fine. So then I picked it back up again. And I was alright. But after what happened on the burpees in Manchester with my plantar, I was like, not again. Just not again. I was at the burpees, come out of that. I forgot to mention as well, on my second run, I had the worst pain in my chest ever. Now, I don't know what this pain in my chest is, and if someone is watching, please help me. But I was breathing, and I had this really sharp stabbing pain in my chest, and I thought if I push any further, I'm gonna send myself under. So the burpees, yeah, wasn't my friend. We're gonna make him my friend though. That is the mission in the next 6 weeks before Stockholm. We've then got the rower. Now, I always try and speed my run up before my burpees. I can't remember exactly, but I don't think I sped it up too much. And my rower, I actually felt like I couldn't pull. Like I was feeling weak. Like it weren't fatigue, it was weak. So normally my stroke, like I can only do like 500 metres in 2 minutes. My 500 metre pacing was literally like 2:10. I was like, this isn't me. And I really don't know what went on yesterday. And I spoke to quite a few people after they finished racing, and they was like, I really don't know what went on in my race, but it just wasn't the one that I thought I was gonna have. I don't know whether it's because it's the first race of the season or other things, but I've seen some people and they did incredible. Like absolutely incredible. So I don't know, I think it's all person dependent, and I think a lot of it is in the mind, but it wasn't my best race. It wasn't the one that I wanted. I mean, to be fair, I did PB, but I did PB, so I will take that. But we've got room for improvement now of what we need to be doing. The farmer's carry. I can normally run with the kettlebells, right, guys? Normally run with them. This time, my traps, boys and girls, were on fire. Like, literally on fire. I have never, ever, I've never felt pain like that in my traps since forever. So that wasn't great. I will say. So we had the pain in our traps. They felt like it was on fire. I thought my shoulders were gonna literally rip off. Yeah, I thought my shoulders were gonna actually rip off at that point, which wasn't great. We then, I'm gonna take you in here with me. We then went into, which I did quite fast to be fair. Did it in, how long did I do it? Pretty sure I did it in like 2 minutes something, which I'm quite happy with. So went into, after the farmers, into the run. I run still quite fast and consistent. So again, very happy with that. Then what come up after that one then? Lunges, right. So on the lunges, I felt a pinching when I was lunging down. Now that to me sounds like there is some weakness and instability within the hip, so that needs addressing ASAP. Because I am not getting injured. Like, I am not getting injured, so I'm in with sports therapist on Monday, well, tomorrow, to get it seen to, because I'm like, this isn't happening again. I'm not being out because of an injury. Then went to balls, right. So I didn't spend too long on there, but I definitely got in my head at that point and was like, I
don't know what I'm doing because my ass couldn't go any lower. I actually enjoyed it, even though I felt like I was dying. I did come off and I genuinely felt like I had 0 things to give left in the tank. And that's how a race should be. But for the result I was getting, I didn't think my effort for my output was going to be that. But it is what it is, isn't it? Like, it is what it is. It's a race. You learn from every single one. You make your mistakes. You pick yourself up. You go again. Because this is why we love HYROX so much, because it literally has us by the balls. Oh, I'm going to end it here. If you enjoyed today's vlog, make sure you like, subscribe, and all of that jazz. And I'll see you in the next one.